Alright guys, here we are, the final tier list of The Walking Dead, Season 11. I am again ranking these characters on their ability at survival in the zombie apocalypse. Which ones were the best? Who knows? Guess we'll find out. First we'll start off with the usual suspects. Carol, true survivor. We've seen her whole journey all the way up to this point. She's one of the best survivors on this list. As well as Daryl, top tier. He is still the true survivor. Next up we got Lydia. She is of course a true survivor. She is a whisperer. She has all the survival tactics necessary for surviving out in the wilderness with zombies. So she's definitely up here. Aaron is up here too. I don't know how well he's at surviving out in the wilderness, but he does go on runs, or he used to, by himself. And now he's at his peak, his prime. Except he doesn't have a hand, but he's replaced it with a badass mace. So, I mean, that's pretty cool. True survivor type shit right there. Eugene is a true survivor as well. He has made his way up. He used to be dog shit. He was probably like average with his brain abilities, but now he's up here, man. He's done some shit. Honestly, he's probably more so than Aaron at this point. Maybe even more than Lydia? I mean, shit. He's pretty smart, man. Probably is top 3 to be honest. Yeah, he's come a long way. Our boy Eugene. Scott, average. I don't even know if he's in this season at all. I know he's still around canonically. I mean, we don't see him die. He doesn't go anywhere, so he's still average. Average old Scott. Maggie, true survivor. Put her above Lydia. Maybe behind Eugene. Maybe she's above Eugene. I mean, she has been out in the world. She just came back this season. Gone pretty much all season 10. So I think she's going to be right here. She's got definite survival experience going on. She's survived a lot of shit. She's really strong and a farmer. Can't forget that. Herschel, dead weight. Sorry, Herschel, but you're pretty shit. I guess he kind of knows how to use a gun, but he doesn't really use it successfully in the show. Rosita is useful. I mean, she did some John Wick shit there at the end against those zombies. That was pretty cool. You think she's a true survivor? She does die at the end. She did some actual bullshit though. I mean, she probably shouldn't have survived, you know, even that long, but it was kind of goofy, her just fucking superhero breaking out of the shell of zombies, even though she's like, I don't know how tall she is, but she's not that big. Whatever. I mean, I'll keep her useful. I don't know if she ever got to true survivor. Maybe. I mean, it's probably very debatable. There's probably some Rosita fans out there that are probably saying, yeah, she's probably up here with Daryl and shit, but I don't know. I never really saw it. We got Gabriel. He's pretty useful. He's a badass this season. He's still got that priest shit going on, but honestly, he doesn't really care too much. He will massacre people. It's pretty cool. I'll keep him useful. Honestly, it's probably debatable for these two, both of them, to be in a true survivor tier. Someone argue that Gabriel's on the same level as Aaron. I guess there probably will be a lot of true survivors. This is the last season. I guess you could probably get away with it. I'm going to keep it right there. Mercer, fuck. Mercer's a true survivor too. I mean, we don't see him survive out in the wilderness, but I just know this guy could fucking do it. I'll put him below Eugene. This guy could definitely fucking, yeah. I think he's probably built for the apocalypse. Fucking orange Spartan motherfucker. Leah is also a true survivor. She knows, she's like Daryl, honestly. She knows how to hunt and shit. Oh man, is she above Carol? I mean, she kind of did fuck up Maggie. She's definitely above Maggie. Maggie would have been dead if it wasn't for Daryl. Honestly, dude, I don't like Leah. She's probably, actually, fuck, that's not even Leah, huh? That's, no, wait, is that, no, this is Jules. What? Jules is almost decent, I guess. We don't see shit. Wow, they actually look really similar. This is Leah. She's gonna go there. She's, yeah, survivor. Pope. This guy, the false villain of the season. He didn't really do shit, huh? I don't know. I'm gonna put useful. We don't really see him do, like, any hunting or anything. He's just religious. That's all we know about him. And his whole group is about wearing masks. But, like, they all take the masks off after, like, the first episode they're introduced. We never even see Pope wear a mask. What the fuck is that shit all about? And this guy, fucking Elijah, he was cool when he showed up. He looked like a fucking ninja with those scythes and that fucking mask. But we don't see him do that shit, like, ever again after his introduction. He takes the mask off, like, pretty much as soon as we see him in season 11. And he never puts it back on, man. I don't know. I'm going to put him right here. Maybe, yeah, I'll put him right here. I mean, the Pope leader thing. Leader is better, I guess. Nebula. Deadweight, I'm sorry. You're going to be top tier deadweight. good for you, but there's just too many good people on this list right now, and she doesn't compare to any of them. Jerry's better. Jerry's very useful. Put him below this guy, I guess. This guy, I guess he does know some like martial arts or something. Jerry just swings his axe around, which, I mean, good for him. No, you're not going to sneak up there, Elijah. Jerry's going to be right here. Ezekiel is also useful. I'll put him right here. I mean, I feel like Pope knows combat shit. Ezekiel doesn't really know combat shit. They're both leaders. I think Ezekiel's the better leader, but in a fist fight with these two, I'd like to root for Ezekiel, but I think Pope is going to win. Connie is useful. She's deaf, though. It's hard to, because Connie's a good character, you know? I like her. And she usually comes out on top in some situations, but the deaf thing just... being deaf really isn't good in the apocalypse, you know? I'll have to put her bottom tier useful. Alden is useful too. He knows how to shoot a bow pretty good, and he's kind of a blacksmith. So I'll put him above Jerry, even though he doesn't survive too long in the season. Judith is average. I think she's worse than Scott, probably. At this point, I mean, Judith doesn't really do shit. She saved Maggie at the end by jumping from a bullet, I guess. So she's quick on her feet, and she knows how to shoot a gun and use a katana, so I guess she's better than Scott, probably. Scott is kind of the marker for the most, like, peak average at this point in the show. Like, just someone that can shoot a gun, you know, he's there to do shit. Just the average guy. Magna, above Scott, I guess. She knows how to use knives. I think she's kind of a good fighter, I guess. Princess, I mean, yeah, she is a survivor. I'm gonna put her up. I don't know what her fucking combat skills are like. We don't see it too much. She has a machine gun, which anyone could be OP with a machine gun. But how'd she survive, man? How did this crazy chick survive in this city by herself for so long? I don't know. I don't know, man. That skill is keeping her up. Other than that, you know, I'd put her probably an average or almost decent or something. But that one thing, her surviving on her own for so long, they just don't explain it. If they explain it more, then I'd probably put her in True Survivor. But she's going to be right here. And then we got a bunch of new characters, minus a few, like Luke is going to be almost decent. Top tier, almost decent. These two are on the same level. Okay, they know the walker trick, which you don't need too much of a brain cell to do. Kelly's average. Slingshot. It's debatable which one's better. I mean, I don't know. The slingshot, I guess if they're just using rocks, they don't really run out of ammo, you know? So I guess the slingshot tactic works. Is she better than Judith? She's kind of deaf too at this point, and she's not as good at being deaf as Connie. I'm just going to keep her right there. Slingshot tactics. And then this guy, he's only in like 1 or 2 episodes. He doesn't really do anything. Virgil, that's his name. Probably below Nebula. Him and Connie, the only thing that he does is him and Connie go into some fucking weird house and fight feral humans. And he doesn't really do too much. Connie's the one that really, like, fights him off. I might be misremembering, but I'm pretty sure he, like, comes out of that almost dead, right? So, yeah, he's gonna be right here. He doesn't even tell anybody where fucking Michonne went. Like, come on, dude. God damn it. Yeah, that's why he's gonna be in dead weight. Alright. Yumiko is pretty good. She's an archer and a lawyer, and she's pretty useful in the whole Commonwealth arc. She's smart. Probably put her above fucking Rosita, to be honest. I think she's a key component to surviving, you know? I mean, an archer is always good. She's smart as fuck, too. I think she's like the leader of the Magna group, even though we call it the Magna group. And she's gonna go top tier useful. Negan. Now, Negan, I feel like, is a true survivor. I think he proved himself by the whole subway situation. He was one of the only survivors to come out of that shit with the wolves and all of that. And he leaves to start another group and end up kind of leading that shit too. So he's just a born leader. He's peak leader. He's probably the best leader on this whole fucking show, to be honest. Minus maybe Rick, but Negan's pretty good. Negan is a pretty good leader. I'll put him above Aaron and Gabriel. I think that's a good place to leave Negan off on. Now, these are all the new characters. All the Commonwealth characters. We'll go with this guy. I don't remember his name. He's, this guy. He's the lawyer chick's brother. He's smart. He's a doctor. His survival abilities probably aren't that great. So his main skill is being a doctor. Okay, that's all he does. Like, he doesn't survive out in the apocalypse, right? We don't see that shit at all. It's like he's never even seen the zombies. So he's going to be average. Top tier average just because of his pure doctor skill and able to, like, treat cancer and shit. his one skill that he maxed out in is going to keep him an average. This guy is like a fucking hitman, like a turbo assassin. So he probably is a true survivor. Combat experience and shit. He's probably going to be right here behind Mercer. I feel like Mercer could kick his ass though. Annie. I mean, I think she's average. I don't know. All we know is she's Negan's wife. She just kind of shows up in like the back tail section of season 11. We don't really see much of that. She fights some like psycho Commonwealth people at one point, but I'll put her there. Above Judith, behind this guy. And then Eugene's love interest, Maxine. She's smart. I'll put her here, almost decent. Bottom end. She doesn't really survive out in the wilderness, you know. These two do, kinda, so I'll put her right here. This guy is definitely dead weight, probably at the very end. Like, he's not good at all. He's probably one of the worst characters on the show, combat-wise, just everything-wise, you know? Just such a shithead. Can't really do anything right, so I'm just gonna put him there. Lance Hornsby, I figure he knows how to shoot a gun at least, so he'll probably be there above her, but less than these guys. Out in the wilderness, he'd be nothing by himself, let's be honest. Sorry, Lance. GG. And then Pamela Milton, the big bad of the season. You might look at her and think she's just an old lady or whatever, and she is. But she hunts, I guess. She knows how to track. She, like a whole backstory where she would hunt with her fucking grandfather or some shit, or father. So she knows how to use a rifle. She's probably accurate, too. She did shoot fucking Judith. She grabbed that shit and almost blew her fucking head off. So, honestly, Pamela Milton... She killed, or she almost killed Judith. I'll put her right there above Judith because we know that she took Judith out. All right, I think this is it, boys. This is the final season of The Walking Dead, ranked, tier list, and of course, who would have thought Daryl will be on top? I may have another video come out on ranking The Walking Dead characters. Maybe this time it'll be the actual finale. All characters ranked. All season. The peak of each character ranked. That'll probably be my next one, or sometime soon. I hope you guys enjoyed this and the other 10 parts. And I'll be back soon with some more videos. Not just Walking Dead tier list, but I'll do some more shit. So I'll see you next time, and I hope you guys have a nasty night. See ya.